Hi, I'm head coach Billy Donovan from the University of Florida. Today what we're going to talk about is our full court pressure. We're going to start with a one-on-one situation and we're going to build all the way up to 5-on-5. Our full court pressure has been something that has been very, very good to us at the University of Florida and something we try to spend a great deal of time on, and it's something that takes quite a bit of time to improve and develop. The biggest thing for us right now from a defensive standpoint in terms of what we're trying to do, we want to be able to take teams out of their half-court offense. Big thing in the misconception, I think a lot of people think when they think press, the biggest thing they think of, well, you give up too many easy baskets. And that's not what we want to do. We do not want to give up any easy baskets. What we are trying to do in our pressure is we want teams to take quick shots out of transition, or we want them to take what we would call long two-point shots, which would be feet on the three-point line, just inside the three-point line. Those type of shots are okay. What we do not want to give up coming out of the press is two things. We do not want to give up wide-open layups, and we do not want to give up wide-open three-point shots. So those two things we focus on. So guys are going to have to really be able to make decisions and make reads of when the trap, how to rotate, and what they should be doing. For us right now, in our full court pressure, it is critical that our guys have the mentality that is all-out pressure. Every one of you as a coach, each and every day, practice your half-court offense, and you work on your half-court execution of your offense. By what we're trying to do defensively, we're trying to take you out of that and force your players to make individual plays out of the framework of your offense. Now, if we're playing against good teams, I will tell you this right now, we do not get very many traps. I mean, if you're playing against a bad team, you probably get a lot of traps. But I don't know one coach here that teaches to dribble the basketball into a trap, pick up your dribble, get trapped, and throw a ridiculous pass. So most of the time, guys are going to pass the basketball. So I can honestly tell you, in a game where we're pressing, we may not get a lot of traps. But what we're trying to do is take the ball out of the point guard's hands. We are also trying to make different people handle the basketball. And when the ball crosses half court, we'd like to make it difficult for the point guard to get the ball back to even run their half court offense. That is going to be our mentality. In our press, practice-wise, we will generally have two segments of pressing, where we will have what we call a build-up segment, and it will vary every day what we do depending on what we're working on. We may be working on trapping, we may be working on back pursuit, we may be working on stunting. We will break down some piece of it. And we'll generally get into a one-on-one, two-on-two, three-on-three, four-on-four situation. It could be anywhere from 8 to 15 minutes that we work on those breakdown parts. Then the next part that we take could be another 8 or 15 minutes, 5-on-5, full court pressure. So we're going to have two segments in practice that we'll actually work on our press, where we will work on a breakdown, and then we'll work on a 5-on-5 situation. The first thing that we'll do in a build-up situation, the first day of practice, is we will teach our guys how we want to play the ball, where we want to line up, where they're supposed to line up. So if I can get two guys up here right now, different colored jerseys would be good. Two guards up here is fine. Come on up. And let me get one guy taking the ball out of bounds right now if I could. All right, you will be on defense. Okay, we'll start right here. First thing we'll do is we will take from the sideline to the lane extended. That's all the offense has to work with right now to break and get open, catch the basketball, and then we're going to play live one-on-one. Now, Our defense is a ball defense. We are not denying. We are playing the basketball. So in this situation, we always want to make the offensive player cut to the short side of the floor. So we're never ever, if the ball's being inbounded there and I'm the defender right now, I'm never going to line up on this side of the ball and allow the guy to cut to the long side of the floor. So we're always going to line up right here. We're going to chest up, and we are always going to have our hands up in the air. Really good players from the offensive end, I think great offensive players who score have a great knack for getting fouled. And they create a level of contact, and they force the official to blow the whistle. Anytime, I'll be on offense, anytime this happens where a guy puts his forearm like this in our press, we never want that. Because what ultimately happens against a really intelligent player is he immediately does this and locks up and acts like he's being fouled, and now all of a sudden the whistle blows. So we are constantly selling to our guys, do not foul in the press. We do not want fouls. Our goal is to try to get through the first half, preferably without the team getting into the bonus shooting one-on-one. We do not want a team shooting one-on-one if we're going to be pressing. So we're going to line up right now, and we're always going to show the official our hands. They're going to be up right now. We're going to be in a defensive stance, and we're going to watch the ball. If, for some reason, he starts to run the baseline, his stance right now would be just like help defense. He moves, and he moves ball side and watches the ball. If he starts to come back to his guy, he'll close down his stance right now. Playing the basketball. We do not want any situation where on a made basket he fronts and has the back of his head to the ball. Because if there's a sideline flash and he catches it, he's up and over, and we do not want to get beat up over top or to the middle of the floor. So how they play the ball is critical in terms of when the ball gets inbounded. So the first thing, again, arms up, down the defensive stance. Now, offensive player breaks and catches it. Go ahead and catch it. He is applying pressure. He's not influencing sideline or middle. He's playing him head up. Now, I'm not going to get into all the technique defensive stance-wise, trying to get as much as I can in from a press standpoint. But we want this guy to be all over the ball. And the mentality that we want our team to have would be that of a linebacker blitzing the quarterback. We do not want the guy with the ball to be able to stand here and be guarded and look and just put the ball down or pass it wherever he wants to pass it. So when he has the ball, again, his hands are up. He's not fouling. He's pressuring the ball. He's making the ball handler put the ball down on the floor. Now, anytime you apply that much pressure, there's a good chance he could get beat. So we will sprint, try to cut him off, and we'll work on some of those things. Come on back. Let's take the ball out of bounds again. All right, get in your defensive stance, playing with your hands up right now. He breaks to the ball. And as he breaks right now to the basketball, if he can, with his inside hand, as the ball comes, step on the inside and pick the pass off, we want them to do that. What we never want them to do is, as the ball gets past it, is to lunge by and give what we call a lot of fake hustle and take themselves out of the play and now allow the offensive player to start a break. So if I'm going to go for a steal, okay, throw it in bounds, and I can't get it, I've got to be able to get back in front of the basketball and now play him without going past the basketball. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to go two groups right now. I need another two after you. We're going to go full court one-on-one. You're going to play him head up. Now, here's what you've got offensively. You've got from the lane to the sideline to get open. You cannot pass the top of the key. You can do whatever you want offensively. I'd rather not have it be a zigzag drill. I want you to beat him off the dribble. If he beats you off the dribble, I want you to sprint up ahead and cut him off. You're playing one-on-one all the way to the other end of the floor. All All right? You are just applying pressure and not fouling. All right, get your hands up. Ready? Go. All right, go back. Go back. Throw it again. Now, I know with your quickness, just the way you look, the guy can't create that much space from you and get open. So let me see you close him down, not let him catch the basketball without fouling him. Ready? Go. Good. Now get back. Go back. Come on, go back. What did I just say about that? Right? I said as the ball comes in bounds, you can't lunge by. See, it's hard right now for them to understand the mentality that you have to have from a pressing standpoint. But I think when you run and press, that's the hardest thing to coach, because you, as a coach, are giving up freedom right now, and hopefully through practice, giving it your guys enough repetition that they know what they're supposed to be doing. Okay? So let me see you defend him, not get beat that way, and then pressure the ball. Oh, get your hands up. All right, go. Ready? Go. Now get back behind the ball. Cut him off. Cut him off. Play it one-on-one. Good. Play it live. Get up in the ball. Get up in the ball. Okay, good. Next two up. Next two up. Stay up in the basketball. You two guys, come on back. All right, you go on defense. You'll be on offense. You know what you're doing now? Get your hands. No. Get your hands up this way. I want the officials to see your hands. There you go. Bent at the elbows there and play them there. Ready, go. Good. Head on the ball now. Pressure it. Run. Sprint. Cut him off. Good. All right, come on back. Hurry up. Both guys, come on back. All right, good job. Okay, so we will do a build-up like that, one-on-one, then pressure in the basketball. All right, now, same thing. Now we added two other guys in. Now what we're talking about is we're going to talk about handling screening action, and now we're going to open the floor up a little bit more. Now we're going to play from the sideline to this marker right here, or the lane. You're going to play to the lane. Same thing right now. Now let's just talk about switching, and let's now talk about where we're forcing him, because we've added a second defender in. This second defender that's in right now, same thing. He's playing the ball and forcing him to the short side of the floor. So he would never line up if the ball is over there like this. He's always going to line up there. You're lining up the same way with your hands up this way. Okay, now, there's screening action that takes place. One of the most dangerous things in pressing is when a team goes, let's say, a 1-4 press offense, and they put a guy on that sideline, and they put a guy on that sideline. Where you get beat long is screen across. Go ahead and screen. Okay? He screens. He does not get past the side, and now he takes off long. So come on back. As we screen, you're going to communicate, yell out the screen. So I'm you right now defensively. So I hear screen. Once I hear screen, I am drop stepping my foot closest to the defender or the offensive player, and I'm opening up and stepping this way. Now, this guy here is my man until he uses the screen. So as I open up, if he breaks back to the ball, I've got to now go with him and close him down. There's got to be a level of communication right now where if he goes off the screen, I get ball side, we switch, I have his man, he has got mine, and there's a level of communication. All right, you got that? We're going to go 2-on-2 right now. You guys on offense can do whatever you want. You can screen across, which I'd like to see right now. I want to see you guys talk and communicate. You cannot go outside the lane. Okay? Ready? Go ahead. Okay, stop right there. Good. Okay, stop. All right, now, go on back. Come on back. Do the same thing. Okay, screen across. Okay, roll back and catch it. All right, good. Catch it. Okay, now you're going to hold it. Now what you're going to do in that situation is I want you to sprint down the floor immediately. You're pressuring. Okay, you're going to stand right here. You stand right here. You're playing them. So whoever catches the basketball face up, the other guy's going to sprint to there. Now, we're in this situation where now we've got to start to talk about trapping right now. And who do we trap? When do we trap? How do we trap? What are we looking for? All right, first thing is this. Remember, we do not want to allow teams to clear us out and just allow them, the offensive players, to go down the floor. So we're going to constantly apply pressure up the floor. Now, a big key is as you're applying pressure right now, okay, you're applying pressure. You got to know when you're supposed to trap and when you're not supposed to trap. He takes the basketball, and for whatever reason, I know it probably never happens to you whenever you're playing, but for now, if it does, you get blown by. He blows by you and you're out of the play. There is a key element right now not to give up open layups at this point in time. When a defender is beaten, clearly beaten, the last thing we want to have happen is for you to run at me. You're never trapping a guy running at him because he's either going to throw it right there, up the floor and go, or he's going to go right by you on the dribble, and then very quickly you've got two guys behind the basketball, and now you've got all sorts of problems. So what we're going to teach our guys is when to trap and when not to trap. As you're pressuring the ball, you beat him. Get behind him now. Stop. We do what we call stunting. What you're going to do right now, you're in a stance like this with your hands up. What are you doing as you get beat? You're going to try to get back into play. You're going to run like you're going to trap and fake and go right back to your man, trying to entice him into passing. Fake, go back. The minute he can get back on the side of the ball and you see that, now come and trap him. And now we try to work and we try to trap him together. All right, go back and start it from the beginning again. Our traps will occur anytime we have a defender on the side. Now, how does that happen? We do not want our guys to stand like this and try to influence sideline. Because if he vacates and clears out, there's nobody on the sideline. His rule, the defender's rule on the ball, when the ball gets to the top of the key, on the dribble, go either way, go left or right. He goes, when the ball gets, if I can't cut him off before the top of the key, I stay on the side of him now, and now you're going to come up and trap, and you're going to work together. What we don't want to have happen is the ball passes the top of the key, and he comes up to trap, I cut him off, and now we're like this defensively, and he crosses over and just throws it up over top. So you guys have got to be able to work together. All right, now I'm throwing a lot out, so let's start right from the beginning again. Let's go elbow to elbow screen across. Whoever does not catch the basketball, sprint out. Guy that catches it, wait and hold it, and then play live 2-on-2. All right, you ready? Ho. Where should your hands be? See, if I was playing against you, I'd be shooting free throws right now. Ready? Go. Switch it. Good. Play it. Sprint out. Good. Pressure on the ball. Get all the way up in him. Trap it. Good. Okay, now stop. Come on back. Let's talk about the actual trap. And the reason I'm not focusing a lot on traps, and I'll talk about the technique of what we try to do, but exactly what happens all the time in the game. Before the guy actually gets to come up and trap, the ball gets passed or he back dribbles and reverses it. Bad players dribble into traps. Bad players. Good players avoid traps or take on the trap and split it, but good players don't get trapped. Now, when you two guys are trapping, what we'd like for you guys to do is together, short, choppy steps, close him down, okay, without fouling, and move your feet and close down the trap. What I want to see you guys do is put your feet together. Your feet should be touching. So that if I start to pivot and I go to step through, this should be a charge. What I don't want to have happen is you to be over here and you to be over here trapping, and I do this and step through you guys. So you've got to take away the step through, put your hands up, and now together pivot with the guy with the ball. Keep pivoting. Now, as I start to pivot, you guys get closer and put your legs and your lower body into me so I can't pivot anymore. Every time a guy pivots, you want the two guys trapping to come closer to take away his ability to trap and keep their hands up and mirror the basketball. All right? All right, start right here for a second. All right. I'm on offense. Here comes the trap. And I go right now, and as you come to trap me, I go around you. I go around you. And I'm getting ready to go by you. You come on. So the guy with the ball right now is getting ready to go by the trap guy here. How do we rotate in this situation? Guy's rotating up to trap. The guy coming up to trap now starts to get beat off the dribble. The normal tendency is this guy on the ball runs behind the ball, and now we got two guys behind the ball. So we're not going to do that. So as you come up to trap and he starts to go by you, you're going to run behind your own teammate's back and cut him off before half court and stay in the trap again up here. That's how we'll rotate if the trap guy gets beat off the dribble rotating up to trap. All right, come on back. You can go to the sideline, to the lane, or to the sideline. All right? You're going to come up and trap. Come up and trap. You're going to V-cut right now to get open. So instead of taking off long, you're going to run and V-cut back to the basketball right behind the trap, right into here. You're going to count to yourself once you get trapped. 1,001, 1,002, then you're going to throw it to the middle of the floor. No, if you do get trapped, okay? Now, you're not going to be able to throw the ball to him, but you can dribble out of the trap. And you can pick up your dribble anytime you want. But once you pick it up, 1,001, 1,002, if you see him pick it up, you V-cut here. Now, ball gets thrown out of the trap, hit him. Here's the whole key to the press. Anytime there's two guys committed to a trap, and remember this, once you have two guys committing to a trap, they always stay in the trap until the guy passes the ball. But so many players, when they come up to trap and the ball gets thrown over their head, they turn around and watch, and they jog back thinking that they're out of the play. You guys have got to sprint and back tip the basketball. And I'll talk about back tipping here in a second. But when he throws the ball to him, I want both you guys to turn and sprint and try to run him down and back tip him. All right? So let's start it right here. You're going to be up here. Now, if he dribbles to the middle of the floor, you have to trap the middle of the floor. All right, let me ask you guys a couple questions here. You're pressuring him. Okay? At what point do you stay on the side of him and guide him into a trap? When the ball gets where? Top of the key extended. If there's an imaginary line across that top of the key, you got to stay on the side of him. You can dribble out of the trap, or you can pick it up. If he goes around the trap, how do you re-trap him? You got to go on that side of your teammate across his back and cut him off. You're going to V-cut. All right, now you can't just take the basketball and throw it over his head. You either got to dribble out of it or pick it up. All right, now let me get pressure on the ball right now, all the way up in him. Ready, go. Pressure, make him put it down. Good trap him. Good trap. Ho. When you get trapped, what do you got to do? And count to how many seconds? That was like a half. Okay, so 2 seconds, I want you to pivot, give your teammate a chance to get back into play. Okay, ready, go. Pressure on the ball. Get up in the ball. Good. Good, stay after it. Oh! Why are you running up right now? Too soon. Now, what he just did was smart. Here's what I thought you did. You saw him turn his back to you, and you came up because you thought you had a chance to trap him with his back to you. That's okay, provided it's a shorter run. That's too long of a run right now. All right, get up in the ball. All the way up in the ball. Pressure. Don't foul. Get your hands off him. Good. Trap him. Trap him. Good. Now trap it down. Chase it. Chase it. Good. All right, you guys stay down there. Give me 4 guys up. Same thing again. Give me 2 guys on offense, 2 guys on defense. Give me 1 guy inbound. I want you inbound. All right, ready? Go. Switch. Pressure on the ball now. Pressure. Good. Stay up in the ball. Good. Pressure it. Pressure it. Good. Come on up. Work together. Work together. Good. Good. Stay in it. Stay in it. Sprint out. Good. Cut him off. All right, good. Everybody sprint down here. Hurry up. Come on down here. Hurry up. All right, I just talked about back pursuit. Those guys chasing the ball down from behind back pursuit-wise. A drill that we will do, I'm just throwing out breakdown drills we do. Back pursuit drills. I just showed you how we work on trap. I'm going to build from that last 2-on-2 to 3-on-3 and then 4-on-4. Right now, back pursuit-wise. Guy gets beat off the dribble, and he's behind the ball, and the guy gets ahead of steam. We're going to have these two guys work together. So as you start to dribble, okay, the ball's in his right hand. I'm running behind the ball. Which way do you want to make him go? You want to make him stay this way, right? So I can back tip, and if I can't back tip, you and I can now re-trap it again. All right, now when you're back tipping, what you want to do is you do not want to lunge at the ball. You want to run through the ball, and as he's dribbling, you want to keep on running, and with your inside hand, if you can, tip it to him. Tip it to the guy that's in front of you. What you should never do, and so many players do this, is the guy's dribbling, they get up to the ball and they slow down and they do this. Run through the ball this way and pass him. All right, take the ball here. We're going to just work on back tipping. I want 3 more guys up after him. When I'm going to throw it to you, you're going to start right there. I'm going to throw it out in front of you right now. You're going to go. You two guys are going to work together. You're back tipping. You're forcing the ball so he can back tip. Don't get crossed over and have you two run into each other. Okay, you ready? Go. Chase it down. Chase him down. Chase him down. Trap him. Oh, good job. Now listen. Great job hustling. Come on back. One of the terminologies we use with our players is trap on the ball, steal off the ball. So many times as two players run to trap as they did, the first thing they start doing is reaching, grabbing, and slapping and trying to deflect the basketball, and they get out of the proper technique, they get out of their stance, and now we lead to fouling. I don't want your two guys' job right now is to make him pick the ball up, trace the ball, and try to get him to throw a bad pass. I don't want you to steal it from him. The only way I want you to steal it is if you can back tip the basketball. If you can't back tip it, you two guys trap him and don't reach. Don't foul him. Ready? Go. Tip it, tip it, tip it. Keep coming after him. Trap him together. Cut underneath. Good, good, good. Cut him off. All right, good. Come on back. Give me 3 other guys up here right now. Good job. Good job, guys. Way to work. All right, you ready? We got a handler here. You're paying attention now, right? You're the back tipper. You're going to work with him. Ready? Go. Tip it, tip it, tip it. Oh, come on back. He's guiding him right into you, right? He made him keep the ball in his right hand. You got to back tip him. And if you get past the ball, then re-trap. But you can tip the ball. You keep your eyes fixed on it. Let me see you catch him from behind and trap him or back tip him. Ready? Go. Hurry up. Catch him. Come on, come on, come on. Go. Keep coming. Oh. What did I say? Do you lunge and reach at the ball or do you run through it? What did you do? You lunged. Okay, you got happy. You thought you had a steal and you almost lost it. You got to run through the ball right now. What hand did he start the ball off in? His left, right? So you got to jump on his left hand, or you got to get behind his left hand and you get on his right, but you two guys have got to work together right now. All right, here we go. Stop cheating. Get back. Ready, go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep coming. Now trap them. Trap them together. All right, good. Everybody back here. Now we add a third player who's now an inbound passer. Here's how we line up in the front of our press, number-wise. Our athletic, best foot quickness forward is on the ball. For us, that's generally our power forward. It's our 4-man. Because in our offense, our 3-man runs left and our 2-man runs right, we're going to line up our 3-man on this side of the floor defensively, and our 2-man will line up on this side of the floor. Every single time. That's how they will line up. All right? So ideally for us, we score. 4-man is all over the ball. 3-man is left. 2-man is right. Now, when the basket is scored, because our 2 and our 3 have got to run to their spots quickly, you have got to get all over the ball right now with your hands up to try to deflect it to buy time so those 2 guys can get to their spots. And I know we don't have a lot of room down here, so right now just give them a foot or so. All right. You guys are going to screen across. Now you have the whole floor to use. All right, now here's what I want you to do offensively. Whoever catches the basketball, break over there and catch it. Throw it to him. Step in bounds. Whoever the opposite guard is right now, you're going to flash across the middle, and you're going to take away this middle flash. But you're going to stay in the middle of the floor, spot up in the middle of the floor. All right? And you can even get to the sideline if you want to. Now, when the ball gets inbounded, our 4-man is on the ball. When does he trap the first pass? If he does trap the first pass, when does he trap the first pass? Anytime the ball is inbounded, ball side below the block, it's an automatic trap. Ball side, inbound pass below the block. If the ball gets thrown to the long side of the floor, below the block, we would not trap that because it's too long of a run. So we're only really trapping the coffin corner, ball side. Now, if the ball goes to the long side of the floor like it just did, we're working press offense right now with a big man taking it out. I understand that some people inbound with their guards. I'll show you what we'll do if guards take it out. For right now, we're working with a front court player taking it out. Everything that we do full court pressure-wise is based on who takes the ball out of bounds. Is it a forward? Is it a handling forward? Is it a non-handling forward? Is it a guard? Okay, so we're going to have to adjust our press based on a team's press offense, press alignment, and who's in what spots. Are you a good ball handler? Pretty decent? Okay. So we'll say right now he's a handling 4-man. Any handling power forward that we go against, we would classify him as he's a guy we trap. So we're basically going to trap all 3 guys potentially on the floor. The ball comes in bounds. His job right now, your job, is to sprint ball side to the level of the ball and get down in the stance. You are pressuring the basketball. All right? You're going to be ball side this way because the ball's over there. So almost exactly. Good. You don't have to deny. You can cheat off this way. You can go wherever you want to go. Now, we're matched up. If he comes up the sideline on a speed dribble, you're going. What are you doing once he starts to go up the sideline? You're going to come back. Okay? So now watch what happens. He's pressuring the ball. You're here watching it. He starts to go. Now, you cannot just run, because what happens is if you go too early, the ball's going to get thrown right there. And now it's going to be to the middle of the floor, and we got problems. So I go back to what I said before. You may have to watch him, and you may have to stunt. And when you see him starting to come back, you're going to split the difference between your guy and his guy, and now you can come up and run your trap. All right? You're the interceptor, so go ahead and go trap. One area that we can always recover on, we will give up 2 passes in our press. We will give up a lateral pass back, which doesn't hurt us, which we can recover from. Okay? Throw it back to him. Or, in a 5-on-5 situation, we will give up the furthest pass opposite. The one area where can the ball not go in the press? Cannot go middle. So you're going to probably have to shade a little bit towards the middle. You guys right now have got to do a great job trapping. All right? Now, the ball gets thrown back. You cannot run at him. Why can't you run at him right now? He's going to throw the ball right there long. So you may have to stunt and go back. We're all working together because we're not giving up layups or open threes. So it's not a run around just crazy with your head chopped off pressing. We are being disruptive. We may not turn a team over. We may not get a steal. But what we are doing right now is applying constant pressure and forcing the offense to go against pressure and then against half-court defense. If we don't get a steal, but our defense is disruptive, where we do not allow a team to run their offense, the press has been successful. The press has been unsuccessful if we foul, we give up a layup or an open three. Now, they're going to make mistakes in rotations. They may trap before they're supposed to. They may leave too early. The ball may get to the middle of the floor. Those things are going to happen. It's all a mindset of how hard and how fast do you guys recover. All right? All right, let's go back and play live 3-on-3. Now, here's what I want to have happen right now. If it's a missed shot, white team, you guys are getting it off the backboard and you're going to fast break back down the floor. If it's a made basket, you're going to take the ball out, you're going to go on the ball, and you two guys right now are going to line up defensively at your spots. All right? And we're going to play 3-on-3, just going down and coming back. Don't want you to foul, and I don't want you to give up any easy shots. But I want constant pressure, and you guys know what you're doing trapping-wise? Okay, that makes me feel really good. All right, you ready? Here we go. All over the ball. Oh, I want you to get your hands up like this. Don't get him down. Get him up, because if he grabs your arm, turn face to see the ball now. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Go. Oh. What is that on the ball? I want you to jump up and down, deflect it, tip it, do whatever you can. Your job right now is not let the ball come and bounce. So you get all over the ball right now, and I want to see you get a deflection on the ball right now. All over it. Ready? Go. Jump. Deflect it. Deflect it. Good. Hurry up. Wait out. Deny. 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 All right, go back. Stop. All right, perfect. Great job. What is your name? Great job covering the backboard, not giving up an open basket. Great job. All right, the ball went here. Who caught the ball? All right, you picked up your dribble, right? The minute he picks up his dribble, he's dead. So we're going to go into a full denial situation. We're not letting him catch the ball. And we're going to go for a 10-second count. When he threw that ball back across the floor, if you're not in the trap, you've got to make that steal. Got to make the steal. All right, good job. All right, go again. Now talk and communicate in the front of the press right now, you two guys. All over the ball. Ready, go. Good. Pressure on the ball. Pressure. Good. Pressure. Oh, come on back. Come on back. Come on back. Good job. Now, just think about that pass right now. We did an absolute awful job in the front of the press, but he ended up throwing a pass out of being rushed out of bounds, and that was a poor situation and segment in terms of rotating there. Okay? Come on back. Pressure on the basketball right now, and you guys have got to be ready to trap. Ready? Go. Pressure on it. Don't foul. Pressure. Good. Back. Good. Sprint. Stay up in the ball. Good. Good. Good job. All right, turnover. Good job. All right, now take it out of bounds again. Now, think about this situation. We got a power forward right now in the open floor trying to make a play, which is exactly what we want to have happen. We want them to be rushed right now and to try to make quick plays out of the framework of their offense. All right, let's turn around. You guys go on defense. Lance, you'll be on offense right now. Ready? Go. Good, good. 2, 3, 4. Good. There it is. Pick it up. Pass it. Pass it. Good. Attack the basket. Play 3-on-3. Go and play. Good. Catch and score. Now press again. Get it on. Press again. Get up in the press. Good job. Good. You got to get. Hold it. You got to get to your spot. You got to get to your spot right when there's a basket made. Yes.
What should I do if there's two there? Because he went to the elbow.
You always take the closest guy to the baseline. You got to take the other. There's got to be a communication. Ready? Go all over the ball. Pressure. Pressure. Good. Now wait. Get to the level of the ball. Wait. Now wait. Pressure. Oh! Tell me what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. You're way off. Don't worry about containing him right now. That's the only one. Because he's catching the basketball right now, and he's just looking around. You got to get up in the ball and make him put the ball on the floor immediately. He's not allowed to catch and look. Don't put your hands on him now. If he beats you, you sprint and cut him off. All right, ready, go. 1. Get to the level of the ball. Pressure on the ball. Oh! You got to get ball side, right? So when that ball comes in bounds away from you, you're on this side of him, right? Here's what happens. The ball went in. You got to sprint to this side of the floor right now and see both. You got to see your man and see him. If he starts to go long, you got to stay with him. He's your man until it's a trap. All right, run it again. Pressure on the ball, all over it. Good. Oh. We are not going to give up open layups or open threes. So what kind of defense is it? It's a what defense? No, it's a ball defense. So you got to watch the ball. The ball will tell you where to go, but you should not get beat. Now listen, I'm telling you right now, the guard that doesn't catch the ball is sprinting to the middle of the floor. You got to beat him to that spot. Ready, go. Good pressure on the ball. Wait now, wait, pressure. Good, come on. Oh, go back and go it. Go back again. Ready, go. 1, 2. Wait now, wait, good pressure. Stay up on the ball, don't foul. Don't, good, now rotate, rotate, rotate. Good, now, not bad. Now listen, what don't we want to give up? The layup. Okay, so what should you have done in that situation? Exactly. So in this situation, let's look at this again. Come on back, you guys run it again. All right, who trapped? Okay, come up here and trap. You went long. Lance, you over here, right? All right, go ahead and trap him. All right, Lance, Lance is over here. Now, you start to go long. In this situation, you've got to do this. The ball comes out to Lance. All right, stop. Right now, you guys have got to sprint out of that trap, and you got to buy time for those guys to get back in. So as you're sprinting back in, stunt, let's say he declares the basketball, now you can rotate back and we'll play half-court defense. Now, you can see right now, I've obviously just come in here. I don't even know these guys' names. I'm trying to teach these guys to press. You see the amount of decisions they've got to make and the confusion that comes in to them having to make these decisions. So I'll tell you this, if you want to press, you can tell by just watching this, there's got to be a level of commitment to it. And I'm not saying pressing like this where it's all out trapping all the time, but we're going to be committed to some form of full court pressure right now to be disruptive. Now, while doing that, these guys are having to make decisions. And right now, we're giving up open layups and open baskets, but you can also see that from an offensive standpoint, when they're rushed, they're throwing passes out of bounds. All right, go. 2. Good, wait, pressure on the ball. Rotate. Good, pass it and score. Great job, pass. Good, pass it, score. Good. Okay, listen. Now, one of the things you want to do, and you hear me keep yelling to pass it, natural tendency as a player. You're on offense, you turn it over, what do you try to do? Go get it back. Generally, when a guy makes a steal, or he's a player that comes up with a steal, the defense is going to rush him to get the ball back. Immediately when they get a steal, they should pass it right away and try to get an open shot. So when you steal it, pass it quickly. But the last thing you want to do, as hard as you're working right now, is do what after you steal it? Throw it to them. You want to get a shot up right now. We worked our tail off, got the ball. Let's get a shot at the basket. Ready, go. Pressure on the ball. Now wait, pressure. Go get him, get him. Good, there it is. Good, pass it. Rip his arm off. Good, pass it. Good. All right, now hold it. Think about this right now. All right. Last time, you fired the ball out of bounds. Last time, you took a bad shot. We got possession of the ball right now. Take all the open shots you want. Don't take a bad one. We don't have to score right away. We got possession of the ball. We're in control right now. All right, let's go one more time here. Bear, good job, buddy. Good. Good. Pressure on the ball. Good. There it is. Wait now. Pressure. Get up after him. Good. Trap it. Good. Sprint out there. Stunt. Stunt. Come on. Come on. Get him in. Now match up. Match. Rebound and go. All right, stop. All right, two things right now. Not bad. Get to the three-point shooter a little quicker. And then what do we got to do if we get him to take a quick shot? We got to rebound the ball. Got to rebound. All right, down here. I need two more guys in right now. All right, you're on the ball. Let's get two guys lined up here at the elbows again. Yep, and then we're going to add a fourth guy in. All right, now, you're going to be right here. Now we're adding a fourth guy. So now we're going to do the same exact thing we did, except we're going to go 4-on-4. And I want you to see if we can get going up and down the floor a few times, pressing back and forth. No open threes, no layups. Constant pressure, be disruptive. Here's what we're doing. He right now. Lance can flash up to the sideline. He can go long. You're going to end up being the fourth rotation guy in this right now. So you're going to do the normal thing that you would do if you were off the ball right now. Okay? Normal thing. Now, if he flashes up the sideline, what do you do? All right. Good. Exactly. Now, here's one of the things. When a team goes 1-4 across the free throw line, and I'm guarding Lance, and he's here, the guy that's closest to the sideline always plays this way, so he can't get beat long. We would never, ever play a sideline guy in a 1-4 situation like this, because he's going to break up and go long. We want people going long into our body all the time. So if Lance breaks to the ball and then tries to go long, it's right into my body. I'm not going for that. So now, Pierre, it's the same thing. If he's up here and he starts to break to the ball, let him go and get behind him this way. So if he tries to go long on you, you don't get beat long. You can body him. All right, you got that? All right, here we go. Talk now, talk good. 2. Steal that. Good pressure on the ball. Wait. Stay man, see man, see man. Everybody get ball side. Wait, get him, get him. There it is, good. Score, press again. Good, pass it, play it live. Go, play it. Good, there it is. That's it, Pierre. All right, stop right there. Good job. All right, come on back for a second. Let's make this trap again. I want to make 1 point. All right, offensively, Lance, were you deep? Where were you, Lance? You were here, right? All right, now, perfect. Pierre's right here. Here comes the trap. Anytime the ball is declared on the side of the floor, all 4 or 5 defenders got to be ball side. You did a great job. You were in the right spot. You picked it off, and you passed it right away. Now, here's one of the things we'll teach our guys in the trap, and I didn't talk about this, and it was almost there. When a guy is in a speed dribble, and he's dribbling full court, full speed, and a guy comes up to trap, he left his feet to pass the ball. We want our guys stepping right in on that and taking charges. Those are gift charges. Speed dribble, here comes the trap. We took away everything perfectly right now. This has got to be a charge if he leaves his feet. All right, let's flip it around right now. Blue, you guys go on offense. Go. Good. Oh! Why would you... Listen, come on back. Just think about this right now. Throw the ball inbound there. Let's get it back to Lorenzo. Where were you up here? Okay. Trap him. Good job. You trapped him. You're here right now, right? Throw it there. Throw it there. Let me ask you a question. Do you play on his team? You play with... Yeah. How well does he handle?
Pretty shaky.
Pretty shaky? Okay. All right.
He's big. So.
He's big. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Why would you run up on a guy that's shaky? And live him? What you should do is stunt at him and go back and make the big handle. We got a great situation. You bailed him out by running up right now. So you guys have got to know who's got the ball on the floor. Is it a big? Is it a non-handling big? But you never run up. Ever run up. Ready, go. Don't foul. See the ball. See the ball. Get up there. See the ball. Stay in it. Get him in. Get him in. You got to get matched up. Get him in. Good. All right. Perfect scenario. Good. Wide open three. Stop. Come on back. Okay. Now, let's get the ball over here. When do we call off traps? When is the press off? When do we actually stop pressing? The last possible places, two last places we want to get a trap. If the ball is a step across half court, great place to trap. If we have a trap right across half court and the ball gets thrown to the corner or to the sideline, we can retrap that. But if the ball comes across half court and there's no trap, you guys have got to sprint and get a man. It's a ball defense. The ball went in bounds over there. Down there, the ball went in bounds. Your guys over here, you're jogging back. You don't even see the ball, and you think you're got. Turn around and see, because you may have to rotate up. All right, Blue, take it out again. So you understand that? If the ball crosses half court on the dribble, and we're not close enough to trap, get a man. All right, here we go. Go. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Hold it, hold it. Oh. Catch the ball where you did. Oh, go. You switched. Stop. Catch it. It's below the block. He's trapping. Okay. You're turning and running with him, and you have no idea where the ball's at. Turn around right now, because you know what? You may be able to steal that pass. Okay, so you may stunt. You're not going to let it go to the middle of the floor, though. He's shaky, right? That's what you called him? So if the ball comes back to him, we're going to let Shaky handle, and you're going to go back and play him. All right. But you cannot just turn and run down the floor and sell your guys out. Go. Pressure on the ball. Wait, see the ball. See the ball. Get him. Together. Trap it. Trap him. Good. Come on, come on, come on. There it is. Good job. Score. Get it on again. Get it on again. Hurry up. Come back. Come back. Sprint. Come on. There it is. Tip it. Tip. Don't reach. Charge. Charge. Good job. Yes. Good job. All right. Give them a big hand. All right, now we're going to go into a pressing situation. This is how we'll line up. Now, our four-man's on the ball. You're the three. You play the two right now. Are you a point? Who's the point? Okay, switch spots. You're the two. So two-man's going to line up here. We're always going to have our one-man, preferably ball side half court. If for some reason we've got a big that's at half court, we always want him opposite the ball. So we're going to circle up. We're going to run in a circle. I'm going to lay it in. I'm going to call a color for the blue team. You'll be long. Pierre, you'll take it out. Who's the point for the blue? You play the point, play a two, and play a three on offense. Okay? So we're going to circle right now, and we're going to run to these spots, and you guys are going to press. Missed shot, we're going to just break back out. Don't worry about offense for right now. Just try to break back out. If we score, we'll get the press on. Here we go. Run around in a circle. All right, white ball. White ball. Get it out. All over it. Come on, pressure. Good. Get on the ball now. Wait. Pressure. Come on back. Come on. Sprint. Stunt. Get him. Good job. Come on. Here we go. Pass and go. Pass it up the sideline. Attack it. Catch and scoot for it. Good. Skip it. Good job. Pass. There it is. Get it on again. All right, stop. Good. All right, circle up again. Good job. Circle up. Here we go. Circle up. Good job. Ready? Circle. Circle. Blue ball. All over it. Two-man right here. Turn around. Oh, perfect example. Oh. Lance, all you guys, this is great. Because you know what you're doing right now? You can't get a man. You don't know how to play. So what happens if you run to your spot and there's no man there? Yes, now how do you find somebody? You always back up to the middle of the floor until you find somebody. Who's the point guard that's back here? Are you back there? Who had it out? Blue had the ball, right? Were you back? Who's the point guard for white? You are, right? You have to talk and communicate and get them all matched up because you're behind the two and the three-man. Talk and communicate and get them matched up. Guys should be pointing to a man and getting a man. Here we go. Circle up. You should be back at half court. Let the three-man come up there. Blue ball. All over it, all over it. Good. See the ball? See it? Good. Pressure. That's you. That's you. Good job. Good. Up. Now get a man. Get a man. Now you got a matchup. Get a man. Close out. Good. Now play it. Okay, fine. Now listen. That's a good job. We didn't get a steal. We had one guy try to take a charge. Is that you, Nick? Great job. He tried to take a charge. There was pressure. There's disruption. We didn't give up anything easy. That's an okay pressing segment there. Now, the only difference is you're looking around for someone to guard the ball. You look, go get him. All right, here we go. Circle up. All right, last one.
Mike.
Let's make it a good one. Circle up. Circle, circle. Good job. White ball. White ball. All over it. Come on, Pierre. Get all over the ball. 1, 2, 3. Good. Get him. Good. Get him. Wait. See it. Good. Cut him off. Come on. Come on. Good job. All right. Give them a hand. Great job. Here's what generally happens to us, and I'd say this happens probably half the time. We will watch a team on tape, and we'll see a pattern in a press offense. And then we'll get to the game, and the first time we score, what we've given the kids in terms of their opponent's press offense, it's totally changed. Totally new press offense. So one or two things will happen. In general, what we do is wait to get to the first TV timeout, which is at 16 minutes, so we can make the adjustments in the TV timeout. Okay, here's what they're doing. This is the way we're going to match up. This is the way we're going to rotate. Okay? I would say most teams in the beginning of the game will handle the press pretty well. It's the duration of constantly pressing. I think the other thing the press does, if you know you're going against a pressing team, we're hopefully taking time away from our opponent by having to prepare for that. To constantly prepare for that the entire game. And that may take time away from half-court offense or different things that you may want to work on. In a full-court pressure, it takes 5 guys being totally committed, giving a great effort every moment they're out there on the floor. We have found that this style of play has been very, very effective for our team. Our kids enjoying playing this way, and I hope by watching this tape, we give you a little bit better of an understanding of what we're trying to do in our full-court press. We have information at our office on the press, and the person you should ask for is Matt McCall, and the phone number there is 352-375-4683, and the extension is 4200. If there's anything in terms of our press that we can provide for you after the clinic, feel free to call that number, ask for Matt, and we'll get sent to you whatever we can.